Boom, boom, this is Ken, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to drop a second video here today on New Year's Eve. Alright, so we got a little bit of Azur Lane up. And the old saying goes, sometimes the bear gets you, and sometimes you get the bear. Well, Kendrick got the bear. So let's go ahead and take a look at the dock here. I managed to pull Peter Strasser. The first one, and I just pulled her yesterday morning. That was the second day of the event yesterday. I just did my 3. I do 3 just to complete the daily for it, and then as the event continues on, I increase my prisms cubes as the time goes up, as they are needed. And I pulled her first. I mean, she's the only one I got, but she's the one I needed. So I want to do a video and just show you how OP she's going to make your Ironblood fleet. So first we've got Ironblood Falcon. When this ship launches an airstrike, 50%, this is dynamic, so as you level the skill up to level 10, it's going to increase gradually, probably around 75-80% chance to launch an additional torpedo bomber airstrike. Okay, that's good, that's more power. But this is not what makes her great. This is what makes her great. Decreases the speed of all enemies by 8%. Now this is bait, that's you get that all of the time. Okay, you're guaranteed to decrease the speed of all enemies by 8%. You decrease the speed of enemies by 8%, you're going to see your accuracy increase, you're going to get more damage. But it doesn't stop there. Once every second, 1%, now this is a dynamic, so this is going to, as you increase the level to level 10, you're going to get a chance to set the speed of all enemies to 0. Okay, for 3 seconds. That means, I don't know if that means what I think it means, but I think it's actually going to freeze everybody for 3 seconds. Okay? And it's only a 7-second cooldown. That's just ridiculous. She's literally gonna stop the enemy fleet from moving for 3 seconds. And every 7 seconds it has a chance to activate again. Of course the percentage is rather low. When you get up to 10, it's probably going to be, I would say, probably between 15 and 20%. I'm going to get the real numbers, and we'll take a look at it at level 10 at another video. But I just wanted to do a quick video to show you why we're saying that she's definitely one that you want to get. She is an aircraft carrier. Okay, so you definitely want to have Graf Zeppelin in your backfield with her, because for each Ironblood ship in the same fleet increases this ship's AVI by 1%. So you definitely want to have as many ships in there, because that increases her aviation by, that's going to be more than 1% once you get up to 10, because this is dynamic. Okay, and then if there are 4 or more Ironblood ships in the same fleet, reduces the time needed for your Ironblood CVs and CLVs, which is why you want to have Graf Zeppelin in there, because she's going to get an increase to her reload speed and reload their first 3 airstrikes. Okay, so you're going to be, she's just an all-around, she literally changes the entire face of your Ironblood team by having her in the backfield. So you have to determine what you want to do in the backfield. Do you want to just go straight carrier backfield, stick Shinano back there with Peter Strasser and Graf Zeppelin? Shinano does carrier buffs too, so your carriers are just going to be literally decimating. Okay, they're going to be doing it faster. Okay, and they're going to be doing more damage because of the aviation buff. I mean, they're just going to be literally, this is why a lot of people are saying the new meta is carriers. Okay, and then combine the fact that she's going to slow down the enemy fleet and has a chance to literally paralyze it. Okay, I mean, it's just ridiculous. So it's a hit to what you want to do. To activate these buffs, you only need 4 or more. So you're going to have double rune on the front line, and then you might want to consider mains. But if you don't have mains, just go baby mains, which is Prince Eugen. She's Ironblood, so that's 3 Ironblood ships, and then Graf Zeppelin. There's the 4 ships that you need to complete, the requirement to get this right here. Okay, so you definitely, then you want to go the next ship. You of course have to have Peter Strasser, because you're talking about, so you have 1 slot left. You've got a couple options. You could do Bismarck, of course. Bismarck buffs all Ironblood ships. So you can keep Bismarck in there. She's a battleship though, so she will not actually, get the advantage that Strasser is offering in terms of aviation increase. It's an aviation reload, so she's not going to benefit from that. If you put Shinano in there, then Shinano is going to benefit from that reload, because it's for all CVs and CLVs. So any that's carriers and light carriers. So with the runes in the front who are tanks, and then Peter Strasser in the back is just ridiculous. It literally is. The Iron Fleet's going to be completely OP, which is awesome because I use my Iron Fleet quite frequently, simply because I like FDG. So I mean, FDG is sort of getting kicked to the side here a little bit by this right here. So what you could possibly do is stick FDG in the backfield, along with Graf and Peter Strasser. That would work out as well too, and that way you get the damage that FDG pushes out, because she still is the most powerful damage dealer in the game. I don't know how much. Shinano's our first UR ship, so she does a bundle of damage too. So it's really just to make some determination as to which you want to use. But FDG, Bismarck, or Shinano, all three would be good choices. You just have to choose based on what you have. You might not have got Shinano because she was a UR ship, so a lot of people. It took a lot of draws to guarantee to get her. I mean, I got her on like the second to last day. I was really upset that I wasn't going to get her, and I didn't have enough wisdom cubes to actually do the 250 required pulls that were needed. I was a little bit short, so I was upset that I wasn't going to get her. But then, like second to last day, I got her, so I was like, yippee, yippee, yippee. And I've got her fully enhanced now. I bought remember, you have to buy for Shinano. You have to use the special. You have to lost my red tools. You have to use the prisms, the bullens inside of the prototype shot. This one right here. You need to use this one. Okay. So now people notice this. This is like super, 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 super awesome. Warspite to fully limit break and fully retrofit Warspite. You need this. Okay. This is only offered during an event. So if you don't have Warspite retrofit, it's in here. This is for San Diego. This is earth shattering. San Diego is the best. San Diego retrofit is the best anti-aircraft in the game. You put her in on the Vanguard with her anti-air stat, and you will not get hit by planes very often at all. She's the best anti-air in the game. So these are up in here. Okay. So I'm not sure what's going to happen with these. I've been trying to find out if they're going to disappear, based on the fact I don't think they are. I've got both of them, and I've already retrofit both ships, so it's not that big a deal for me. But for a lot of new players, this is a very big deal. So definitely purchase these, even if you haven't got Sandy and Warspite at to the portion, or you don't have all the mats to do the rest of the refit. Get this now. It doesn't matter, because you're going to need this to complete it. You won't be able to do the final retrofit portion, which adds the new skill and makes them UR worthy, until you have these. And they only offer these one event that runs. They usually run it once a year, once maybe twice. But to the event that you actually can get these items, but they're in here right now. Okay. But back to the regular, this is what you have to get. If you want to limit break Shinano, you have to use these special UR bullens. Okay? Specialized custom bullen MK3. You have to use these. The one that has a little rainbow look on it. The other, the golden bullens and the purple bullens won't work. All right, but yeah, so this right here, definitely want to make sure that you can snatch this up. It's a very, 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 very good deal. Very nice. Very glad that they pushed that out. I guess it's a New Year's Eve present. Don't know how long it's going to be up. So if you don't have it, get it. Okay. It says it's going to refresh in 1 day. They might take it away. Maybe this is something only logging in for today will allow you to get it. As you can see, they talk about the inverted Orthant, and they talk about these things being on sale, but they really don't mention the fact that those items are in the Bullen shot. So I'm not, which leads me to believe it might be permanent. Not sure. Okay. If it is, you know, it'll be much, much easier to Warspite and Sandy retrofits to be completed. And it makes them powerful. They are very powerful ships. Warspite is she's a nuker, and she will nuke once you get her retrofitted. They're both good ships regularly, but they're great ships, top tier ships, once you get them retrofitted. Okay, so you definitely want to try to look at those if you can, because that that will help out immensely. If you look at the background, they become UR version ships, just like Shinano, once you retrofit them. So that's just indicative of how much more powerful they will become. But yeah, so definitely want to get Peter Strasser. Now that we have a chance to confirm what she is, and she is super OP, she will make your Ironblood fleet extremely powerful. You're going to see Ironblood fleet pretty much just rip through 12 and 13 with no problem whatsoever. Okay, slowing ships down reduces the damage that you take. That's what makes 12 and 13 so difficult, is your Vanguard gets obliterated because you get constantly under assault by aircraft, and they're just doing a ton of damage. This is going to negate a lot of that damage. You slow those ships down, you hit more often because they're slower. So you get an accuracy increase. They're slowing down, so they're not firing as often. Combine that with the protection that you get from Rune having a shield, Prince Eugen, Mains if you can get her because she has a shield, but Prince Eugen if you got her, and then Rune Yu in the center. I mean, that's some seriously powerful Ironblood fleet. So definitely something to look at. Peter Strasser is going to be a very important function to that. So she's an SR ship, but once you get her fully limited, broke up. I've already got her. I'm running her in my 18,000 experience commission. I got it right here. Okay. So I'm leveling her up, and I got it Richelieu and a few others in here, Jeanne d'Arc in here, and of course I've got FDG in here. FDG up to 116. She will be at 120 pretty soon. But I've still got a few stars to get on her. Blueprints are hard to come by for her. But she is a priority ship, so that's not uncommon. Hopefully we'll see a special event where maybe we can snatch up some more blueprints for her. But it is what it is. Working through them, getting them as I go. I've already leveled her up once, so I've just got 2 more to get her full. But yeah, so that's it. So definitely want to get Peter Strasser, start working on leveling her up, and start inserting her into Ironblood fleet. So put her in the 18,000 commission, and of course stick her in your dorm so she can benefit from the experience in there as well. Once I get her to 70, I will limit break her, and then I'll start sticking her in the fleet and start working her up. My new Ironblood fleet has changed. I haven't put Strasser in there yet, but I do have I have stuck Rune Yu in there. I got her up to 70, so now I'm just running stages with her in it. This is my current fleet. So Peter Strasser will take the place of Tirpitz, and then at the center, like I say, that's where you want to stick whoever you want. So this is what you want. You want your runes, priority ship Rune, which you might not be able to get. If not, you can use Rune Yu. Mains is another priority ship. Again, you might not have her yet. I don't. Prince Eugen works just as well. She's a tank. She shows up as shield. It's not a very good shield, but a shield's a shield. Anything to prevent you dying fast. So she's got some tankiness to her. So that's what I'm running, Rune Yu. But Rune Yu you should be able to get because she was in the universal event that we had there back, the universe event. So you should have her. So you can put her in there as well. And then in the backfield, just choose what you want. So you want Peter Strasser, Graf Zeppelin, and then in the center you can stick Shinano, or you can stick FDG, or you can keep Bismarck in there for the Ironblood buff fleet. But with the aviation buff that Peter Strasser gives, it would probably just be best to go with another carrier, which, you know, and the strongest character, one of the strongest carriers right now is Shinano. So I've got her at 120, so I can easily stick her in there. You know, I'll do some testing and analyze the data drop, but I got a feeling Shinano is probably going to be best bet. FDG will probably work the best because she, you know, but again, I don't have FDG at full yet, so that's really not something I can consider yet. FDG is a long-term project, of course. So, but yeah, I just wanted to put this up on how important Peter Strasser is and let you know that those 2 items were up inside of the prototype shop. Go to shop, go to munitions, go to prototype, and you will see them right there. It says event restore refreshes in 1 day. I don't know if these are going to disappear. Okay, I don't think they will. But if they do, this will be a passing up an excellent chance to get them if you don't have them. Okay, so go ahead and get in there and take a look. Make sure, even if you're not ready to do it, even if they're not ready for retrofitting, just get it now because it'll stay in your inventory. But when you need it, you'll have it. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait to those events to get it. But, you know, they've been doing that ever since the game came out. This is the first time I've actually seen them being for actual, you know, where you could actually purchase them in the shop. I know it's going to take, you know, it takes quite a few of the specialized core, which is not something you get a whole bunch of. You know, you need 4,000 to get bullets. But I would, if you don't have these, I would snatch them up. Seriously. Okay. So thanks a lot for watching. I just wanted to put that out to show those, and let you know that those things were in there, and that Peter Strasser is totally OP as we thought. So everybody, so thanks a lot for watching the video. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Once you subscribe, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you'll get notified each time I drop a video. So happy New Year's Eve, and this is Kenrick coming at you from the corner, signing out.